Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportBikeTracker.com, and today we're going to do a product review on the HJC i10 full face helmet. The HJC i10 helmet sells from $134 to $152. Depends on if you want a solid or one of the many graphics they offer in this helmet. Please understand we don't update videos for pricing changes, only if the helmet itself has been completely redesigned. This is an excellent full face offering from HJC that sells at a very affordable price. We're going to break this down a lot deeper throughout this video, but it offers a good, comfortable fit, a reasonable ventilation scheme, Snell certified, which is a big plus at this price point, and it is compatible with their all-new SmartHJC Bluetooth communicator devices. Who is this helmet right for? This is really intended for street riders that are looking for a quality full-face helmet, right? If you happen to own this and you want to get your feet wet and do a couple of track days in it, it's going to take you there too. Snell certification with this helmet at this affordable price point is a nice bonus in my opinion. Oftentimes, when you're well under $200, you're going to be looking primarily at DOT helmets. So the Snell certification with this is, I would say, a big bonus. This helmet weighs 3.55 pounds in a size medium on our digital shipping scale, which is about appropriate for a size medium in a Snell certified helmet. A nice bonus with this is going to be it allows for integration with the Sena SmartHJC Bluetooth devices. They install nice and neat in the helmet. We're going to have a separate video showing the installation. And later on in this video, when I take this helmet apart, I'll give you a close look at how it integrates with the i10. I measure 58 centimeters on the money. The size chart calls for a medium. This is a size medium. I've worn it at my desk for an extensive period of time, and I got to tell you, it gives me a good, comfortable fit. This is definitely an intermediate oval-shaped helmet. Out of all the helmets in the HJC line that we're reviewing right now, okay, and that's the more price point helmets, this one gives me the fit that I like the most. They really did a great job on this. I think it is truly the strength of this helmet. Also, glasses compatibility. If you happen to wear prescription glasses or instead of using a tinted shield, you want to wear sunglasses behind it, they do have a channel that's built in to accept the glasses, and I would say overall the compatibility is quite good. Okay, now let's break down the features and benefits of the HJC i10 helmet. Let's start off with ventilation. That's one of the most important for most riders out there, right? You want to be cool when you're riding the bike. Intake vents are found here in the chin. Has a nice action. It's either on or off. That's going to bring air up onto the shield and into the face area of the helmet. Switchable vent here found at the brow. Two switchable vents up here on the crown of the helmet. So you have lots of intake ventilation, more than you typically find in a price point helmet. And also the action on all the switches is really quite nice. They did a good job with it. Exhaust vents are found back here in the diffuser of the helmet, right? So lots of intake, plenty of exhaust. Shell sizes. They use two different shell sizes with three different EPSs. The interior of this helmet is removable, washable, replaceable. You can also change out the cheek pad sizes if you need to dial in the fit of the helmet to best suit your overall head shape. The shield itself is a clear, optically correct shield. It is set up to accept a pin lock insert that is sold separately, okay? Toolless replacement. We'll show you how to take it off and put it back on later on in this video. I'll say the ratchet mechanism is good. It's what I would expect to see at this price point. One of the things I really like about the shield is I like a centrally located locking system. In my opinion, that's the best way to get it done because you're not pulling on one side of it, you're pulling right in the center, and it helps to get you a good positive seal. Overall, I like what I see here with the helmet. In the second part of this video, we're going to take this thing apart and give you a closer look from the inside out. Okay, let's start off with the shield. To remove it, first bring it in the upwardmost position. And then you want to grab onto this trigger right here, this lever, and you want to pull back. It's spring-loaded. Got to kind of manipulate it just a little bit. Same thing on the other side. Here's the shield. You can see the pin lock pins on the inside ready to accept the pin lock insert. To reinstall it, support the helmet, line it up kind of in that upwardmost position. Get the tabs so they're dipping into the ratchet mechanism, and just put a little pressure and kind of rotate it around. You see it'll jump right in there. You'll hear a good positive click. Go over to the other side and just do the same thing. Before you go out and ride, always actuate it a couple of times just to make sure that you've gotten it on there just right. You're not going to be in a position where this thing's going to pop off. We'll pull the shield off again. And then we'll remove the interior of the helmet and give you a closer look from the inside out. One of the best ways to really get a sense for how well something is put together is to take it apart and look from the inside out. To release the cheek pads, you want to slide your fingers in between the shell of the helmet or the EPS and the backing of the cheek pad. There's 3 snaps, one up front, one up top, and one here towards the back. Kind of work your way around until you found all 3. Now grab the front of the cheek pad, kind of give it a tug like this. You need to release this clip. From there, grab it and pull forward and rotate. It'll pull the other one out. Repeat the process on the other side. For the top pad, we have 2 snaps here in the back. Get your hands behind the liner, and up here in the front, you need to release that plastic portion from the locking tabs up front here. And I did find, these do kind of hold on to it tightly. Sometimes you have to get your thumbnail in between there to release it. Now let's take a quick look at the liner itself. The overall quality of the stitching looks good. They've done things to ensure it's going to ventilate well and keep it comfortable for the rider. Here's a look at the cheek pads. Inside the helmet itself, if you look here in the chin bar, you can see how this is prepped to accept the SmartHJC Sena Bluetooth devices. There are little channels that are molded into the plastic to hold the wiring nice. We're going to do a whole separate video on that, okay? I'm not going to do that in this video because not everyone who buys the helmet is going to be interested in having one of the Bluetooth devices. There's pockets that are also molded in here to accept the speakers. If you don't want to use one of the proprietary devices, you are still going to be able to install some of the universal aftermarket if that is your preference, okay? But these were designed to run with this. Sena is one of the top brands out there for sure. It's good stuff. And the price on these is really affordable, so it makes good sense to use these with this helmet. If you look inside now, double D-ring retention system, padded chin straps, which is nice. And if you get a good look at the EPS, which is kind of tough because it is dark, it's painted black, you can see the ventilation holes that are built in. There are 2 back here for exhaust, and there are 3 up here for the intake to offer what at this price point is going to be a good, effective ventilation system. I like the helmet. If this is the price point you're shopping in, this certainly is one of the better options out there. Good stuff, great fit. The integration to the SmartHJC is also super cool. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments section of this video. I answer all that stuff myself, and I'm here to help you get the best experience from your new helmet. Additionally, if you have ridden in this and you'd like to share some feedback, please leave that there too.